introspection.com.
Not going back. This is a new me. Time to start over. This time history won't repeat. Welcome back to Regina McKinney. I'm here live at CentralValleyTalk.com, and I have some exciting guests here sitting to the left of me. Hey, tell me something, young man, and who may you be? I already know who you are, but why don't you introduce yourself to the guests?
Okay, my name's Adolfo Resendez. I've been working with Regina here for the last 13 years now.
13 years?
Yeah, I'm the
Has
foster
it been
parent.
that long?
It's been that long,
Oh,
Regina.
my Lord,
Yes.
I'm getting old. Shoot. Oh, okay.
Yes, and I am the foster parent recruiter here for the agency.
Yes. Now, let me explain something to you. For those who do not know, Positive Attitude Foster Family Agency, I started back in 1988. I started out originally with group homes, and then in 1999, I opened the foster care agency. 1991, I moved to Fresno, California. And we have offices located in Fresno, California, Bakersfield, Ridgecrest, and we also have an office in Ontario, California. So anybody wanting to be a foster parent, you can call Adolfo at 559-248-2670. So Adolfo, tell me something. What are the requirements to become a foster parent with Positive Attitude?
First of all, like the first thing to do, step one, is call me, 248-2670. And then, of course, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Are you over the age of 21? Are you currently working?
Can they be single? Do they have to be married?
No, they don't. They can be single.
Good.
We have single mothers, single fathers who are doing
Okay.
this. The main thing, what I want to do is just establish, see if you have enough room in your home. So I'm going to ask you, for example, how many bedrooms is your residence? Maybe you have a 3-bedroom home. If you have 2 children, so your capacity would be then you would have room for 2 more children.
Now, let me ask you a question. Are there age restrictions? Could I be like 70 years old and be a foster parent?
Actually, yes, you can.
Oh, really?
But again, the doctor would decide, because there's a health screening done
Okay,
during the
okay.
process, and then the doctor will say, yes, she is in good health.
Okay. Well, I threw that out there because I want you to know we've had foster parents that have been in their 70s, and they did an awesome job. They bring that grandmother type relationship into the home, so that's a good thing.
We have a foster parent who was with us. I can't say her name, but she's about 79 years old, and she is doing an awesome job.
Yes.
I mean, just
So
incredible.
what do you like about it, Adolfo? Tell me.
You know, really what I like is each and every day I get to meet new families and let them know that, our job here is really not about us. It's really just finding good homes for the children.
And how do you get, are they sitting somewhere in a building, or how do they come to you? How do you?
Fresno, we are subcontracted with Fresno County. Fresno County will call me on a daily basis. Adolfo, do you have a home for a newborn, a 5-year-old,
Oh,
teenagers?
so you get them that young. See, we do
yeah.
get them that young.
We even get sibling groups, because when there are sibling groups, we want to keep them together.
Yes.
So during the application process, I'm trying to screen my families, get to know them basically on a personal basis. This way I can try to place the right children in their home.
Now, let me ask you a question. What are some of the requirements that would hinder a person from being a foster parent? I mean, what if I have a lot of tickets? Would that stop me from being a foster parent?
No, it wouldn't. It would not.
So what are some of the things that would, so our viewers know?
For example, I tell all my family, if there is something in your background, I mean, let me know right up hand. Let me know what it is. Maybe you've done something 15, 20 years ago, maybe a petty theft, for example. If that's the case, the first thing I'm going to tell you is we're going to place your file on hold. The only thing that I want you to do is just get fingerprinted, because I'm going to put you through an exemption process there, together with Sacramento.
So everybody has to be fingerprinted, right?
Everybody that's over the age of 18.
Okay. Now, there's 2 sets of fingerprints that they have to have, or where do they go? Because I remember when we first started out, I learned how to fingerprint people.
Oh, wow.
And we did it the old way. You take it, you have
Yes.
that black ink, and when you get done,
And
ink
how long ago
everywhere.
was this, Regina?
Oh, this was back in the 80s. Oh, well,
Back
you
in
want
the-
me to tell my age, huh? See, you're not right. You're not right.
Okay.
Yes, but anyway, so now where do they go? We don't.
Now-
The old school way of doing it is.
Now you can go to your local police department.
Okay.
There's live. It's actually through the computer now. It's a live scan.
And how long does the process take now?
The process to get your fingerprint clearance, if there's nothing on your background, can take about maybe 1 to 2 weeks. Very,
that's
very
not
fast.
bad.
No.
That's not bad.
And the background check that we're going to do is, again, is the DOJ, which is Department of Justice, FBI, and the Child Abuse Index clearance.
Now that's in Sacramento, right? That's
Correct.
not actually here in
Right.
Fresno, but they shoot it up to Sacramento.
They'll shoot.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, see, I've been kind of in and out of it, but I still got it. I used to be a recruiter, so that's where I got my start, and then I ended up going into the group homes and opened the foster care agency. But over the years, things have changed in different ways that they do it, and the state regulates. So a lot of things have changed, but as far as the love and the services that we provide, hasn't. Now, let me ask you a question. Can you walk the viewers through from the initial call to the end, and then how they end up getting the children?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I do need the initial call, so I'm going to repeat our phone number again, 559-248-2670. Once I get that initial call, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Are you currently working? Are you over the age of 21? How many adults live in your home? Is it just you and your husband? Or maybe you may have an adult son or daughter that live with you. How many children are there in your home? Based on that, I'm going to let you, because I want to find out if you have the room,
Right.
how much room you have in there. We do allow 2 children per room. We do work with children between the ages of 0 to 18. So let's just say, for example, if you have a 3-bedroom home, you have 2 biological children. So it's pretty much telling me now that your capacity you would have room for 2 more children, plus a baby, because you can't have a baby in your room till he or she turns 2.
2, that's right.
Yes, and the 3 main things that I tell everybody is very, very simple. The 3 main things that I want you to do, and because there's a lot of paperwork involved, but let me take care of the paperwork for you. But the 3 main
So
things.
you walk them through it.
I'm going to walk them through it.
process.
I'm even going to set up an appointment to go out to your home, let you know what needs to be done. But again, the 3 main things are the fingerprints. I want you to become first aid and CPR certified, and there's also a health screening along with a TB test.
And these are state requirements.
These- yes.
These aren't actually what we want. It's what community care licensing requires out of every foster parent, every agency. This is part of the process, right?
Right.
Okay.
And depending on how fast you want to do this, I've certified a home in the past in as little as 1 week.
Wow.
While others can take anywhere 2 to 4 weeks, I'm going to work basically at your pace. I mean, however fast you want to get certified, we can work with you. My main thing is I want to get to know you. I ask the questions all to myself. I mean, would I leave my children here in this home?
Right.
Because
right.
you got to keep in mind, these children that we're placing, they're coming out of a bad environment to begin with. So I want to make sure, first and foremost, that they're going to a good home. So I like to pride ourselves here at Positive Attitude that we are getting these children in a better home, in a good place.
Now, how about trainings? Is there going to be trainings and stuff?
Yes,
and
there is.
Tell us something about the trainings.
The trainings, there is 40 hours of training that are involved that all the foster parents have to do. In order to get certified, you have to start.
Now,
off-
is that 40 hours up front, or how is that?
It's annually. There's 40,
Annually,
but
okay.
we do offer 4 hours of training on a monthly basis,
Okay,
and,
okay.
and on different topics. So we're going to let you know what topic each and every month.
So each training is different.
Each training
Yes,
is different.
Okay.
The one good thing too, you have a lot of support here from our staff. I mean, once you become a foster parent, I mean, we are on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So if you want to call me at 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, a holiday, Christmas, weekend, I'm going to be available, as
So-
well as the social workers too as well.
So let me ask you this question. You said you're available 24. Do you go into the home, or do the social workers go into the home? How does that work?
First and foremost, you're gonna call us first. We're gonna talk to you, depending on what the situation is, because again, every situation is different. Sometimes we may be able to take care of this over the phone, while other times it may require that we do go out to the home.
Okay. So now I know I cut you off, but so now the home is already certified. Now what's the next process that all the paperwork is in, and now we're ready to get started to receive children. How does that process work? Do the foster parents get on the phone and call the county, or how does that work?
This is when I call the county.
Okay.
I take it upon myself, call the county, let them know we have a new home. This home here, they're certified for 4, or they may be certified for 6. If I see that a home is certified for 6, I say to myself, this is a great home for a sibling group. I want to be able to place a sibling group of 5, sometimes even 6.
Wow, that many, huh?
Yeah, or sometimes some families, they just want to get a slow start. They just want to start off with 1. They want to get a feel for it,
Right.
and that's okay. And when we do call you, it's going to be our job to let you know, because every case is different. So, these kids, just the fact that they're no longer with mom and dad, so are they going to have some problems?
Yes.
Yes, they are. but it's our job to find out what problems that they do have. This way, I can try to put them in the right home with some foster parents that can really help them and make a difference in their lives.
That's good. So now the visits, how often do the visits take place? Do I have to take the kids to visits, or does a social worker come? So let the viewers know.
As far as the visits, every case is different. So,
Okay.
some children may have visits once a week, maybe every 2 weeks on a monthly basis. But
Now this is with the biological, right?
It may be
aunt.
with biological, it may be with aunt or uncle, it may be a cousin. Sometimes they may even be a brother, because these brothers may be separated too as
Okay,
well.
now what about the social workers? How often do they go into the home?
Now, the social workers are going to be with you. They're going to go to your home once a week.
Once a week.
But again, they are on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I mean, don't wait. They come over here on Wednesday or every Tuesday. If you have a problem, let us know right away.
So you really like it, huh?
Oh, I enjoy it.
You enjoy it. You're going to get some foster kids?
I plan to. Believe it or not, I've done this before in the past. I
Okay.
was a foster parent, and I actually had 2 boys, a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old. They were in my home for 3.5 years.
Oh, awesome.
Now, were they perfect kids? No. Did
Are
I have
any
problem
of
with
us?
them? Of course I did. But like I said, I mean, till this day, they'll call me once in a while. Hi, Dad. How are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
so
they're doing
awesome.
good. It's a
That's
blessing.
awesome.
It really is.
So what would you tell our viewers once again?
And once again, the viewers, please call me. 559-248-2670. I can set up an appointment with you. Come help me make a difference in the young lives of these children, because they need us.
Yes,
they
they
really
do.
do. They need good structure. They need good parents. Most of all, they need lots of love. They need that second chance.
Wow, isn't that awesome? Hey, we have someone else sitting to the far left of Adolfo. His name is Bobby McGee. And you know what? We're going to bring Bobby in after the commercial break. But let me ask you a question, Bobby. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent today, Regina.
Is there anything you want to say to us before we take the commercial break, and then when we come back? Anything
I'll
exciting?
save it for after the commercial break.
Oh, okay. Adolfo, can you give
looking
him
forward
something?
to
Maybe
this
he may
interview.
want to be a
right.
foster parent.
That's
No?
right.
Hey. What do you think?
What I think, something to think about.
Something to think about.
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not right now. Not right now, because there's so much going on. But you
Yes.
know what? It is a. It
7
is
grandchildren.
Yes, 7 grandchildren,
7.
huh? Wow. But it's an exciting thing to have these children and to watch them grow. And as the segments continue, you'll be able to find out more, because we're gonna talk about being a foster parent on every show. We're going to be bringing some foster parents in to talk, different social workers to talk. So you get an experience, because, there's been negative connotations on foster care, and it's not that bad. It's only the parent that makes it bad. Children, they need love, and a lot of these children do come in with baggage, but then there's some children that don't have a lot of baggage, and they need help, they need love. Newborn to 18 plus unwed mothers, and you know what? I've been doing this almost 28, and you know what? I love it.
Regina, can I add one more thing
Yes.
before this commercial break? For those of you, because I've run into a lot of people each and every day, some of them will tell me, well, what you're doing, Adolfo, is a great thing, but I just don't have the room in my home. If you don't, or maybe it's not the right time, tell a friend, ask your neighbor, because we need everybody. We need everybody involved. I mean, just here in Fresno County, there's over 3,500 children in foster care. So if you can't, I mean, tell a friend. Have them call me.
Well, we'll see you after the break. Thank you.